From cats with jobs to pets named after famous characters, and even something for Shakespeare lovers out there, we have a little of something for everybody today. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday morning. Now it is the show before Valentine's Day, so of course, you know, we have lots of extra pets to be able to show you some love, including this adorable duo. Who doesn't love a great pair of sisters? We're going to tell you all about them in just a bit. And speaking of sweet girls, in case you missed last week's POP, make sure to tune in to Animal Planet's Puppy Bowl tomorrow, Sunday, February 12th, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time, to see AHS alum Phoenix represent us on Team Fluff as she shows off her bigger-than-life personality. We're so proud to have her representing not just the Arizona Humane Society, but all the homeless pets we care for each day. Go Phoenix! Now, our first puppy guest has made an absolutely amazing recovery. As you can see, she had a proptost eye when she first came to AHS. Linda, I am so glad we were able to treat CeCe. She's so sweet.
I think CeCe stands for cute and cuddly. She's about a 6-month-old long-haired Chihuahua, and yes, a Good Samaritan found her injured and brought her into the Second Chance Animal Hospital where she was treated. And she did have an eye injury, and she was under foster care, but she's doing very well. Her eye has not stopped her at all. And right now, she doesn't have any problems or complications with her sight. So she's a wonderful little girl here. And if you have a new pet and you're adopting a pet, you have a pet that's been in your home, it's so important to find a veterinarian that you're comfortable with and that you can rely on and establish like a family relationship, because it's important that we keep our animals healthy. A healthy animal lives a long life. And as you can see, this gal had a miraculous recovery. She is just delightful and soft. And in fact, when she came on, was shaking, but she's doing so well now. I think she'll warm up very quickly to a nice family. This is CeCe, cute and cuddly.
Cute and cuddly. I love that, Linda. Thank you so much for that. Now, we just saw these adorable ladies, and of course, Denise and Janine, we think you're cute too, but we're talking about the kitties right now. Please tell us about Foxy and Roxy.
Well, this is Roxy, the one that I'm holding, black and white, and Foxy is the one that Janine is holding. These guys are 9 weeks old, and they came to the Arizona Humane Society. They were quite underage and underweight, so they spent some time in a foster home to get bigger so they could have their Spay surgery. Their foster family says they love to explore, they talk a lot, and Roxy is a little bit more laid back than Foxy. One of the cool things about foster families is that not only do they give the pets a safe, secure place to get better, they can also give us a lot of valuable information about their personalities. So thank you to Foxy and Roxy's foster family for that information. These guys are very playful. As you can see, Roxy, I think, actually wants to be a movie star. So if you're looking for some playful, fun kittens, come on down and check these guys out.
That is so funny. Roxy is the introvert that doesn't want to be with anyone, but she wants to be on camera. Right. I love that. Thank you so much for that, Denise. And at 8 years old, Tyler is an adorable senior pup who has been waiting for his forever home for much too long. This senior was brought to AHS as a confiscate in December of last year with wounds on his head and throughout his body, ear infections, and dental disease. After being treated in our trauma hospital, he's been patiently waiting for a family to fall in love with him. Thanks to our amazing volunteers, Edie and Julie, Tyler got out of the shelter for a little bit on a very fun field trip. Tyler went on a hike, got a pup cup from Starbucks, and even took a little nap after a long day of fun. Tyler rides great in the car, is a happy walker, loves meeting strangers, and clearly is a huge love bug who loves to give kisses and cuddles. All this sweet boy wants is affection and attention from his people. With more than 60 days at AHS and counting, we hope you can share his story and help us find this senior pup a loving family. To help him find his perfect forever home, Tyler's adoption fee is waived. So for more information, visit azhumane.org/adopt. Now, we just couldn't help but show you Moxie's adorable photo while he was waiting his turn to get a checkup in our trauma hospital when he first came to us. Lisa, he doesn't even look real. He looks like a teddy bear to me.
He is the fluffiest, sweetest little teddy bear around. He plays with toys. 2-year-old. He's absolutely gorgeous. I wish he would stand up so you could see the plume, his beautiful, oh, there we go, right on cue. Look at that tail. Everybody loves a fluffy tail. So he was brought to us because he's really going to show you his tail now. He says his owner was unfortunately arrested and put in jail for nothing animal related, so you don't have to worry about Moxie's safety. But yeah, his owner was arrested, and we work with all kinds of law enforcement. Probably a lot of people don't realize we do all the confiscates for the police department. So when they find abandoned pets, or for whatever reason somebody's arrested and they have a pet, the pets are brought to the Arizona Humane Society for safekeeping. We have an entire building that's locked, and safely we keep these pets for their people if they're able to reclaim them. And in Moxie's case, his owner was not able to reclaim him, and he is keeping those things a secret. But what I can tell you is his owner must have loved him, because he is a really sweet boy. He got a blow dry and a blowout while he was in for his neuter procedure and checking our vets. But I cannot say enough nice things about this sweet husky. He is absolutely sweet, happy, friendly, house-trained. He knows sit and paw. And he's just been a real hit on the show here today.
Oh my goodness, right on cue. He knew exactly what to do with that. Thank you so much, Lisa, and thank you, Moxie. Oh my goodness. Now, don't you worry, we have plenty of adorable pets who are waiting their turn to make their big TV debut. We're gonna introduce you to Scarlett after the break. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, I say this time and again, but you always have such sweet and gorgeous fosters. Janine, Scarlett is truly a love bug. Look at her.
Oh my goodness. Look at this kitten. She is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I am partial because I've been caring for her for 2 weeks. She's actually my foster, so she's not quite ready to go up for adoption yet. She came to an emergency animal clinic back in the end of January, and she had a kitty cold and a swollen foot. So what we found out, that we thought it was the soft tissue thing. Well, actually, just as of yesterday, we x-rayed that foot. She has 4 broken bones in there. So it kind of looks like maybe somebody stepped on her, and all of her toes are broken. But the amazing thing is she knows that it doesn't bother her at all. I mean, she's running around. She's been jumping off furniture. She's love, love, love. She will snuggle you. She loves to be brushed, very important. I brush her every single day because when you have a long-haired cat, they will get matted so fast. She lets me do her under her arms, which is where they get matted real easy. I mean, what cat is like that at 10 weeks old, really? She is just a sweet love. She is definitely my Valentine right now. She's this black, but if you look at her up close, she is chocolate brown. She's got this warm glow in her eyes when you take her picture, which definitely put it on a white background because I've been trying to take photos and she is like blending into all my decor. So, but she's just like, she will snuggle you around your neck. She will lay in your arms, and she's just like just a dream cat and very luxurious. I mean, she's gonna be a big girl when she's full grown, but who doesn't want something like this? Oh my gosh, she is. I love her. I mean, I've had lots of fosters, and this one has been one of my favorites, and she's just a doll. So she'll probably be ready, and we're going to check her foot out in 2 more weeks, and then she will be spayed and probably go on the adoption floor. So keep your eyes and ears open on our website and see when she's ready to go. But look at this. She's like Perfect.
That's only if she doesn't get taken home by one of the 3TV staff today, because she's so cute. Thank you so much for that, Janine, and thank you, Scarlett.
Yes.
Now, every week, Carrie is usually in studio with us to be able to introduce us to an absolutely adorable foster pet, but today she's joining us from our Sunny Slope campus, and if you're a fan of Shakespeare, you are definitely going to be a fan of Juliet and her Capulets.
Hi, Kelsey. I'm coming to you today from our maternity suites. I know we talk about this so often on Pets on Parade, and we couldn't bring it to you today in the studio, but we wanted to show you our maternity suites here at our Sunny Slope campus. This is Sweet Juliet, and she has 5 little Capulets that she just had a week ago. Juliet came from one of our amazing partners, actually Maricopa County Animal Care and Control. And we had a space open in our special maternity suites, and so we said, of course we'll take this beautiful mama and her babies. And today we're looking for a foster home for this special family. You can see how tiny and vulnerable these little ones are, but you know what? The best part is that they have mama here to do all that they need. So all you need to do is have a safe spot in your home. This is what we call a whelping pool. And we'll provide you with a pool and blankets and supplies. Mama just needs normal dog hair, and she's just going to relax and feed her little family. When her puppies are about 4 weeks old, they'll start the weaning process. You can hear that we have another excited guest here in the maternity suites today. But her puppies will start weaning around 4 to 6 weeks old. And Mama will just graciously teach them manners and behavior. And you know, when they're old enough, usually about 8 weeks, we'll bring them back into the shelter. The puppies will be spayed and neutered and go up for adoption. And Mama too will be ready for her new adventure as a single parent. And we'll of course spay Mama so that she can't have any more litters. But our maternity suites this year has helped a record-breaking number of mamas and puppies. And we're just so grateful for the work of the community being able to take in these puppies so that they can have a good chance at life. Many of our puppies are coming from unfortunate situations or from our partners on the reservation where they have no food or shelter. And so you opening your heart and your home is just the most amazing thing that you could do for a family in need. So if you're willing and able, please visit azhumane.org/foster to sign up to become a hero for one of these sweet families today.
We absolutely love that. Thank you so much. And like Carrie mentioned, it's very easy to become a foster hero. You can visit azhumane.org/foster to learn more. Now, I have no idea just how our next cutie got her name. It's a total mystery to me, Lisa. Do you have any ideas of why Fluff is called Fluff?
Well, I can only give you one little idea. You can barely see her eyes or her ears in here, but her name is Fluff. She is a lionhead lop-eared rabbit, and she was really nervous in her kennel, but we took her out of her kennel and let her relax here a little bit on my lap, and she's doing great. She's a little 4-pound lionhead rabbit that was actually abandoned in a park. Somebody let her loose. Obviously, she isn't a wild rabbit or anything that can survive in the wild. In fact, these guys are prey for many animals. So luckily, our EAMTs got called out and she was rescued. She came back and was checked out by our vets at the trauma hospital. She was a little bit matted. She went to a foster home, and we do spay and neuter all of our rabbits, so this girl has already been fixed and won't have to worry about that anymore. And she's done pretty well in a foster home. She's tamed, she does well, she's very hand-tamed. She loves to be scratched behind her ears. She just didn't love it in the carrier. I know if everybody's heard of rabbits thumping. They called that rabbit Thumper. Well, there's a reason. They have these big fat feet, and a minute ago she was thumping away in her kennel because she wanted out of there. But she's happy as can be now that she's out on my lap. So if you're thinking of a lionhead rabbit, can't think of anything softer. And Kelsey's job today is between the husky and this rabbit to make my sweater an Angora sweater.
You know what? Fluff is out to make everyone fluffy. And plus, if you need a backup drummer or something, I think she'd be perfect. Yes. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And did you know that cats can have jobs? Well, we're going to tell you all about AHS's Working Cats program and how it saves even more lives. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for tuning back in. Now, definitely a Halloween classic and childhood favorite of mine. This cute kitty is named after a Hocus Pocus star. Please tell us about Binks, Denise.
This is Binks, and she is 5 months old, and she was brought to the Arizona Humane Society with her kitty sibling, who you'll meet later in the show, when their family had to give them up when they moved. And unfortunately, that's something we see frequently at the shelter. So we really encourage people, if you find yourself in that situation, or frankly any situation with your pet, that you contact our Pet Resource Center. There are a lot of resources that we offer or that are offered in our community to help folks in situations like that. Binks loves other cats, most especially her kitty sibling, but she loves other cats. So if you have a cat, perhaps who's looking for a best friend, maybe your cat would like to adopt 5-month-old sweet Binks.
Just absolutely adorable. And like you mentioned, we have so many programs that save so many lives. And one that people might not be familiar with is our Working Cats program, which is a great way to be able to help place pets that might not be suitable for house living. So we want to introduce you to Adorable Gravy at Wren House Brewing. Hi, we're here at Wren House Brewing. Not only is this a great place to get a beer, but we're here to visit a very special cat named Gravy. Let's go inside.
I want to say we first heard about the Arizona Humane Society Working Cat program middle of last year. It seemed like something that would be a really good fit for us. And then we ended up getting Gravy. What we hired him for and what his role turned into are two very different things.
The Working Cat program is so life-saving because we take cats that really don't want to be indoor pet cats, and we give them the comfort and safety of having a caretaker and a safe place to be outside. So Wren House was looking for a cat or two that could help with just in case there were any pests or anything around. So we brought him out here, and it looks like it's been a great fit.
It's kind of inevitable that working at a brewery, you're going to get some critters, and it's an organic and safer way to kind of deal with some pesky critters in the back of the house, which he's done a great job at. But after him being here, he's become so much more than that. He became truly a Wren House staff member.
We'll literally play chase where I'll peek at him around corners and then he'll come at me, and then I run one way and he'll chase me, and I turn around and run after him and he'll run away from me. So we play a little chase, and that's usually how I start my morning. I get to play with a cat first thing in the morning, and then I get to make beer all day. It's great.
We have a dedicated work chat that's all Gravy banter, all Gravy photography. And our bar staff also runs an exclusively Gravy Instagram page.
This is night and day from when I first met him. He did not want to get in a carrier for me. He would not listen to the fact that he was going to a great place. We do follow up with working cat clients to ask how their cats are doing, but it's totally different being able to come out here and see, look at this happy cat. This is amazing. This is clearly the best place for him. Seeing Gravy is a great reminder of how life-saving our working cat program is. We can't promise that your working cat would become famous or be just so friendly, but it definitely saves the lives of lots of shelter cats that don't want to be in a home, that want to go outside and have a job. If you're interested in learning more about our working cat program, you can go to azhumane.org/workingcats. Gravy is definitely living the life thanks to our pet placement program and everyone that supports AHS. And legend says that 4-leaf clovers are lucky, but I think 3-legged clover is even more lucky. What do you think, Linda?
Yes, welcome to Clover here. And she is a 3-year-old pit bull, and she was found hit by a car with a broken leg and a broken pelvis. And last week, they tried to salvage her leg, and they weren't able to, but she's here today, and she's doing incredibly well. She also is on medication, so if you do decide to take home this beautiful Clover, you do have to put her on a regime with her medication. She's super friendly, giving me lots of kisses. She's getting around very well, and she's very gentle when she takes her treats. Here you go. Take your treat. Good girl. If you do decide to adopt Clover, just keep in mind that she is healing right now, so no long walks, no long bicycle rides, running along the bicycle. Something very gentle, kind of low-key, maybe just stay in the backyard with her. She is wonderfully soft and gentle, and yes, I think that she would be a great couch potato for the Super Bowl. So take home Clover.
Oh my goodness, who doesn't want to just curl up with her? I love that. Thank you so much, Linda. And one small snip for Obi, one giant leap towards ending pet overpopulation. Although Obi, the 5-month-old feline, looks like he's headed to outer space in his fancy backpack carrier, he was actually one of our first surgery patients to arrive for Spay Neuter Awareness Month at our Marge Wright Veterinary Clinic. Thanks to AHS's circle of friends, Obi-Wan Kenobi was neutered. Spay-neuter initiatives are truly the most impactful way to combat pet homelessness and the overpopulation crisis in our community. At the same time, pets like Obi are more likely to live long and healthy lives as these surgeries reduce the risk of tumors and certain cancers. Learn more or schedule an appointment for your pet at azhumane.org/spay. And we couldn't help but show off Miss Biscuit's intake picture. Janine, I think she's ready to join a rock band with Fluff. What do you think?
Oh, she's hilarious. She aptly got her name, Miss Biscuit, because what cats do, I don't know if you've ever heard of a cat saying, oh, she's just making biscuits. Well, what they do is they start kneading on the mom, and that's what stimulates the milk. And a lot of times cats will do that into adulthood, and they'll need you, they'll need blankets, they'll need their pet bed. It's so adorable when they do that. You just love it. But she's just this beautiful tabby, 9 weeks old. You can tell she likes to be snuggled and pet, and she's just rolling all over the table here. She gets the little elevator butt, and she is just a cool looking. Her ticking is beautiful. I don't know if you can see her markings are just the neatest little markings. And she just wants to be loved. She was brought into an emergency animal clinic as in sick stray, and we brought her in to our Second Chance Trauma Hospital, and she's all perfect, healthy, ready to go for her family.
That is right. We absolutely love that transformation. Thank you so much for that, Janine. And today's show is just full of famous pets, including this one. We're going to see if you can guess what this pup is named. He might not be Shaggy, but he still loves a good mystery. We're going to see if you can guess after the break. Welcome back. Now, this pet has definitely been through the ringer, but she's here with us today, Denise.
This is 16-week-old Gracie, and when she came to the Arizona Humane Society, she had a broken leg. So thank you so much to her foster family who worked so hard with the veterinarians, bringing her to all of her appointments for her bandage changes, her splint changes. Now she is the wiggliest little puppy. She is going to make someone a wonderful addition to their family.
Absolutely, and you had to pick her up because she had helicopter tails. She was going to fly right on out of here.
She is so wiggly.
Thank you for that, Denise. That was really bad, but hopefully you guys were able to guess what this pet's name is. Lisa, please let us know.
Hi, I'm back here. It's me and Scooby. 1-year-old Scooby, beautiful 1-year-old German Shepherd. He was found by a Good Samaritan, and they kept him safe until we could get him in to be neutered and health checked. And look at him now. He is a good boy and ready to go home for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, so beautiful. I love him, and we have just been giving you the fluffiest pets. Now, last but not least, we're introducing you to Boo. He's definitely all treats and no tricks, Janine.
Yes, she is ready to romp right out of here, but she is Binks's the mate that they grew up together. So if you really want to have a set, they love each other. They cuddle. Her beautiful fur, this little gray marking on the top is awesome, and she's a little nervous in here, but oh my gosh, who cares? You know, because she is just beautiful, and the white is fabulous, and she definitely will need a friend to play with because she loves cats. Dogs make her a teeny bit nervous, but I think with slow introduction, she'll be fine. So just give little Boo a shot, and you will love having her as a family member.
Oh, absolutely. So sweet. Thank you so much, Janine. And thank you all so much for tuning in with us today. Now remember, even though Valentine's is right around the corner, we have so many absolutely wonderful pets who would love to be your forever Valentine. You can visit our website to foster and adopt. And until next week, we'll see you right here on Pets on Parade.